Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL playoffs brings us to the Pacific Northwest, the home of the 12s, as it's called, CenturyLink Field in Seattle. Coming up, an important divisional round matchup in the NFC between the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks. The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Ready, blue ready. Yes, Mike. Big stop, G. Big stop, let's go. Easy. Who's that?
Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Play fake. Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, Winston. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, it's a give to Peterson. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. He was taken down by Quentin Dunbar.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they should. Passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Winston. Throw left side complete. That's Lee. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 18.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the Sticks moving.
Cut. Wait. 51's the mic, boy. 51. Let him go.
From the red zone now, Winston. Throw left side to Reynolds. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making it
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 1-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's second and 10. From the end zone, Newton buying time. And he coughs up the football near his own goal line. And the Seahawks have recovered. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. The papers this week, it was all talk about how big of a game this was. Of course it is. It's the playoffs. It's the divisional round. But they handle it well. They score early.
They really did. Plenty of confidence exuded on that drive. No nerves showing. Terrific way to get things started. They are in control.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Out of the gun, it's Elliott. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the pistol, here's Elliott. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and 10.
Check right. Watch. Gun. Tight right. 3 down. Mike, I got.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Escaping the pressure right. Now he'll try and chuck it deep left side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Here we go. 50. Mike 50. Great. Watch the pass. SOS. Great. SOS. Hey. 50. 50 to Mike. Hey. Go Mike 50. Gun. Watch QB drop. Hey, Mike's 50.
They will go for it. Now Newton. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
5 on the 50. You better be ready. Let's go.
First down, here's the run with Peterson. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Mario Addison in on the stop. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They go play action. Winston. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Samson Abukum. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. So it's 3rd and long, and defensively, not a real surprise. They're in the dime.
Wait. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Here we go. 58, boys. 58. 58. Mike.
From the gun, Winston. Lee's got it over the middle. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down.
A gain of 16 brings up 4th down.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. 2nd quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here. We'll see what they'll do here as they're up against a 4th and inches. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on 4th down. Running for it, here's Peterson. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Working out of the gun, Winston. Completes it to Lee. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. Jameis now on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cole Beasley there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Lutz to try to add the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Newton on 1st down. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Leonard Williams coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Check.
Back to throw, Newton. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. And they will elect to decline the penalty.
Everything turned out the way they wanted it to. No sense in even having to take that one. Hence the decline.
Newton. And this is caught by Watkins. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Switch. Great.
Play action. It's Newton. And they get to Newton and take him down for the sack. The perennial Pro Bowler Aaron Donald gets the sack. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Newton now to throw. And avoids the contact by sliding. Pretty nice gain on the scramble. Gets him 12 yards. I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra. Really helps him on 3rd down. Makes it manageable now.
Now he's flushed out left. He's going to let this go for the end zone. Ricky Seals-Jones. 32 yards as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. Pretty good results here on the 1st down run as he takes this forward for about 6. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down. On 1st down. It's Peterson, and he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one to have to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
The Seahawks on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Easy. Flip it. Hey, Mike 51. Watch the run. They're running.
Now Winston. Hits his target. It's Adrian Peterson. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 30. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Peterson, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
At the 22-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
A gain of 4 yards.
Get ready. You ready.
That's good for a season.
Wait.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lee. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up second and 6. A 10th carry now for Peterson. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
After the incompletion, here's second and 10 from the 20.
Switch. 8. 15. Watch it. Express. Gun.
Throwing again. Newton. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Gun. Great. Here we go. 20. Watch the ship. Hey.
A final shot before the break. Newton being chased out left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC Divisional Round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The first play of the second half, a big success, over 30 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. From the shotgun, a give to Elliott. And an alley to run. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
20.
On first and 10, Newton. And Matthews over the middle with a grab. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
Great. Mike 55. Great.
Now Newton. Flushed out right. And able to get this down inside the 15 to either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
Right to the 3. And let's get that home.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
20.
Here's Newton. Dancing to his left. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now Elliott. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a look.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in as his guys are back within a single score. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
I like how they worked the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not even going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. On play action, Winston. Ertz has it left side. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Green, triple team. Green, triple team. Let him go.
Jameis to throw it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawks. Touchdown. Josh Reynolds there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This one fielded at the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better?
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Good. Go. Hey, check. Mike 50. Let's go.
Now Newton. He's going to look deep for Watkins. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. He was looking for Watkins that time.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Winston. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. 3 touchdown passes now in the ball game for Jameis Winston. And the Seahawks capitalize on this short field as they take it in for 6. Lutz with the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This is taken at the 3. He spins free. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Orlando Scandrick the one that time to knock it away. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Hey, Mike's 50. Great.
To throw again. Newton. Forced out to his left. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. It was Orlando Scandrick the one that time to knock it away. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Watch tight end. Go get him. Gun. 50, Mike 50. Hey, close it over. Let's go. Mike 50.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down. They snap it to Newton. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. Aaron Donald. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Winston now to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some 1st downs, just as good as running the football. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Right over there. Yeah. Mike,
from the shotgun, it's Winston. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Jameis Winston with his 4th touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Lutz good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup. And the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by the Seahawk defense. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And now it's 3rd down.
Ready? Look at it. 50. Mike 50. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Ready?
Out of the gun, Newton. Buying time to his left. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete, certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Newton steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. The Bears tried it on 4th down, unable to convert. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Play action now. Winston eluding the pressure right. And this will be incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense is going to crowd the line.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick, and he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down.
Second and 10. 33-yard line.
It's going to be a long day.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Third and 11. And some extra depth to the secondary here. They're in the dime. A shotgun snap for Newton. Flushed out right. And they finally catch up to him and take him down. Jeez, where was he going? A huge loss there. Aaron Donald able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Here's Johnny Hecker now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup, let him get some time?
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game, and that's always puzzled me a little bit.
The Seahawks on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Winston. And, Jameis intercepted a third time. Picked off by Dylan Cole. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. This game's still fairly well in hand, but I think now you go conservative, don't you? Go into your shell, just run the football?
I think you have to, but you also have to tell your backs, make sure you're really protecting the football because you're going to run into a stacked defensive front, which is why they were throwing the football before, trying to make sure they just get their backs, really beat up in that situation. Now, good luck to them.
This fielded at the 2.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And a few kneel downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided. The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 18-yard line.
They run again with Peterson. And he stopped immediately there. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. The Seahawks on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9.
51 to Mike.
Yeah, that's what I do. 51. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
Working out of the gun, Winston. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Fielded just inside the 30. Nice move by Lewis. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest.
Check, 180. Check, 55 to Mike. Here I come.
On first down, Newton. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Newton. Flush to his right. Over the middle, complete. That's Elliott. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I'm coming. Mike, once more. 55.
One last throw here for Newton. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, on both sides, you come into this game with so much hope, so much build-up, looking to move on. One side gets to do that, but let's not forget the others. Tough pill to swallow.
It really is, because there's so much hard work, effort. You mentioned the hope to go on and maybe play in the big game itself. Well, let's see how they handle it, though. The offseason is going to be a long one for them because they're going to eat their heart out watching other people continue to play. But can they come back the next year and find it in them to make that same run again and maybe find a way to advance?
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more,